this is Richard Quek here. Welcome to another session of my video. In today's session, I would like to talk about marketing, and the topic is I don't like selling. I'm sure a lot of people will agree with me that they hate selling. Alright, they don't like selling, they hate selling. So basically, I'm going to talk about this topic today so that you get an idea of what selling is about and the misconception that a lot of people have. Alright, now many people have the wrong perception about selling. Alright, they say this is not my cup of tea, I hate it, I cannot do it, and so on. Okay, now they have also this type of idea. Alright, salespeople are very pushy. Alright, salespeople are dishonest. Salespeople lie a lot. Now, with all this wrong perception, no wonder a lot of people hate selling. Alright, now the truth is this: selling is what makes the world go round. Do you agree with me? Selling is what makes the world go round. You can have the best product, but you need marketing and selling. A good example, if you have the best model of the iPhone, alright? Now, you need to have marketing. You need the iPhone to be moved, to be sold. Isn't it true? Now, if there's nobody selling the iPhone, then thousands and thousands of units of iPhone will be in the warehouse. That's it. So selling is very, very important. Okay, and you realize that how important selling is if you look at all the statistics that shows, alright, salespeople are the last to be retrenched. If a company is having a lot of problem, the last group of people to be retrenched are the salespeople. What does it prove? It proves that these people are very, very important to the company because they're involved with selling and marketing to bring in the revenue to the company. Without selling, the company is not going to make profit. Alright, there won't be any revenue. When there's no revenue, there's no profit. Okay. The other thing is that, do you realize that salespeople are the highest paid profession in the world? Salespeople are the highest paid profession in the world. That is why selling is very, very good. Alright, but most people have the wrong idea about selling. And you realize that we are the greatest salesman of all. You, including. You are the best salesman in the world. Alright. Now, selling is about getting someone to do what you desire. That's all. Selling is getting someone to do what you desire. It is about persuasion. It's about persuasion. Alright, persuading somebody to follow you. Alright, to buy what you're selling or to buy your idea. Okay. Now, let's have a look at a few examples. Now, do you realize that a baby, alright, is also a great salesman? Why? When the baby is hungry, it has to persuade the mother to give him milk. Are you with me? So, what does the baby do? The baby cry. When the baby cry, okay, it's persuading the mother, okay, to take the milk bottle and shove it into his mouth. That's it. So basically, the baby from the beginning knows how to sell. Alright. Now, another example is if you go to a good restaurant where the food is fantastic, okay, and you go back home, would you recommend to your friend and neighbors and so on? Yeah, you say, oh, that restaurant is very good. You're selling, right? Or you go to a good movie. Alright, you go to a good movie, you go back, I'm sure you're going to share to your friends, alright, about the movie. And you are selling. Alright, now, selling is selling of goods and services. Alright. Now, if you go and buy something good, right, and you like the product, would you share it to your friends, to your relatives, to your loved one? I'm sure you do. Now you're also selling. Alright. So we are selling all the time without even knowing that we are selling. The only difference is that we are not earning anything from this type of sales. Alright. It's only referral. We are not earning anything. Okay. Now, when you want to go to a nice movie, alright, you want to bring your wife along, you have to sell to her as well. You've got to convince her to follow you. Don't you think so? Yeah? You want to go to a movie, your wife doesn't like the movie, alright, but you have to sell to her, convince her to follow you to go to the movie. Alright, and 9 out of 10 times you are going to succeed. And that is about selling, because you're persuading your wife to follow you. All right. Now, some people say, well, what about employees? Well, do you realize that as an employee, all right, you're also selling what? You're selling your service. You're selling your time. All right. Do you realize that when you are working for a company, you got to dress very well? You got to go to work on time? That is also selling, all right? But you don't realize it. It is selling. And what about professional? Okay, doctor, lawyers, are they selling? Yes, they're selling their services as well. All right, they're selling the service. So everybody is actually selling, whether you like it or not. The problem is that we have a wrong misconception about selling. Okay? Now, when people talk about selling, most people would think that it's about selling a product and services alone, right? But the truth is that it is not just selling the product and services. It is selling yourself. The truth is that people don't buy the product or services, they buy you. So it's important for you to be able to brand yourself. All right, remember, all right, people buy from people they know, they like, and they trust. So at the end of the day, do they trust you? They might know you, they might like you, but do they trust you in order to take out their credit card to pay for your product or services? So selling is important, all right? It's a skill, all right? Now, how do you provide value to people? It's important to be able to provide value to people, because I have mentioned this many times before. If you want to earn money and you want to retain the wealth, you got to give value. That's it. Without value exchanging hands, all right, you're going to lose everything. All right, you may earn a lot, but at the end of the day, if there's no value going out, then you're going to lose everything. You may earn the money, but at the end of the day, you're going to lose everything. So value is very, very important to be able to earn and also to be able to retain the wealth. Okay? So that is what is important. Now, let me share with you a little bit about my experience in network marketing. Most of you know that I've been involved in network marketing for many, many years, all right? Now, when people tell me, hey, Richard, I don't like to sell, all right? You think that I am a trainer, I am a chartered accountant by profession, I am an author, I'm a salesman? Not really, right? I don't like to sell like most of you are as well. That is why I say it is not about selling. Network marketing is about leadership. All right, leadership. All right, it's about leadership. Becoming a leader, giving value to people so that people will trust you and follow you and make a decision based on what you recommend. All right, so it's important to be able to give value. Let me give a good example. All right, this Facebook Live that I'm giving you, all right, or this video session I'm giving you, is free of charge. It's free of charge. Do you pay for it? No, you don't pay for it because it's free of charge, but you get value from it. Yeah, I believe that I'm delivering value. And basically by doing that, I'm giving value, I'm branding myself, and I hope that, you like what you see and hear, all right? And you never know, in the future, some of you may communicate with me and ask me what I do and so on. Isn't it true? So that is what giving value is about, without thinking about the return, okay? Giving value, regardless of whether, you see, I spend time, 6 days a week to do this video session. 6 days a week, that's a lot of time, right? But the thing is, I'm doing it because I'm giving value to people and hoping that, by giving value, people will trust me, okay? So that's what's important here, okay? Now, those people involved in quick get rich scam, there are a lot of scams outside there, especially people think it's network marketing. They are not network marketing, they are scams, all right? Pyramid scam and so on. Now, there are pyramid scams outside there, but you realize that pyramid scams are not giving value to people. They are actually cheating people. So at the end of the day, when no value goes out, they might earn money, yeah? They might earn a lot of money, but at the end of the day, they cannot retain the money because they will lose everything, and not only they lose everything, they will get into legal problems and so on. I've seen many, through my experience, I've seen many people that have earned a lot of money. At the end of the day, they lost everything and they get into legal problem. Why? Because if you get involved in a scam that don't give value to people, ask yourself, how long are you going to last? That is why I always say that giving value is very, very important. So remember, if you are promoting something, all right, make sure that the product is of value and you are giving value to people by helping them, okay? Not just looking at people's face like a muddy a dollar sign on their face. No, it's about helping people to change their life. That's what's important, all right? If you can give value, let me tell you, you become successful. Eventually, you become successful. You may go through all the challenges and so on, obstacles, but at the end of the day, you become successful if you give value to people, because the universal law is so precise, just like the law of gravity, physical law, right? You jump from a 30-story building, you are going to land flat on the ground, right? Same thing, universal law. Okay, if you give value, there's no such thing as you won't have things coming back to you. You give value, things will come back to you. Maybe if not from the same source, but from another source. Okay? Now, that's all I want to share with you. Okay? Now, the other thing, I want you to remember this, all right? People love to buy. Don't you think so? People love to buy. Alright, but the problem is that they don't like to be sold to. Alright, so don't be a salesman like most of the people outside there. Pushing, and talking about features, and benefits. Alright, basically, selling is not about that. You got to induce them so that they make their own decision and they buy from you. Alright, it's not about pushing people. Those days are over, all right? Nowadays, it's about giving value. When you give value to people, you gain their trust and so on. People will buy from you without any hesitation, all right? So I hope that you learned something here. If you like what you see and hear, please feel free to like, to share, and to comment. And if you are on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel and also follow me, okay? So let me summarize what I spoke about today, okay? We are the greatest salesmen in the world. Isn't it true or not? Selling is about getting someone to do what you desire. It is about persuasion, all right? Just like you persuade your wife to follow you to the movie or whatever it is, So basically, it's about persuasion, all right? Now, remember, everybody is selling. Even as an employee, as a professional, you are also selling, all right? And the most important thing that you must learn from this lesson is that, you got to sell yourself. All right, you got to sell yourself. You got to brand yourself, and you got to provide value to the people that you're approaching. Okay, so I hope that you learned something here. That's all for tonight. I will see you tomorrow again with another session. Okay, so this is Richard Quek from Malaysia, wishing you good night and goodbye.